I was recommended to go to Hashevaynu because I was told it was a learning synagogue. I was, anticipating going, and when I went there, over the months, I've learned so much, but I never expected the warmth and the generosity of the Zakatinsky family. You really do feel like it's your home to go to the shul there and to enjoy it, and everyone who's there just feels like an extended family, and you really get the whole, that we are a Jewish family together.
There's nothing that I can say that does justice for what Hashevaynu has done for my life. It has made everything that much better and has brought my relation to Hashem to levels I never thought I'd have. Doesn't matter what you need or how you need it, it's literally a phone call away. From a meal to advice to anything. Rabbi Zach is 24/7.
I moved to Queens 4 years ago after I got married and was looking for a place, looking for a shul. And what I stumbled upon at Hashevaynu was much more than a shul, much more than just an experience one time a week. It was family. From the moment you walked into the door and Rabbi Zach grabs you with his big bear hug, you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. And from the moment that I met the amazing family that Hashevaynu is and got to experience all that they really bring to the table when it comes down to a family, I was immediately connected. And for the past 4 years, it's been my go-to. I walk from Forest Hills to Kew Garden Hills to get to Hashevaynu as often as I can, and it's worth every step.
I'm not someone who really enjoys davening or attending davening, being part of davening. It's not so much an enjoyable or comfortable experience for me at this time in my life. For a long time, I used to live across the street from Hashevaynu. I was like many people. I just came for the Kiddush. In many ways today, I still do just come for the Kiddush. And every time I would go, it's very clear that I only show up towards the end of davening for the Kiddush. But at no time, and I must have gone hundreds of times over the past couple of years, at no point was I made to feel uncomfortable at all, or like it's a disgusting or weird or even out of the ordinary thing that I'm doing.
I'm from the West Coast, from Los Angeles. After completing high school, I went to Israel for a couple of years. And, after finishing 2 years there, I found myself in New York, away from, my family, because they're, in Los Angeles, away from the friends that I had made in Israel, because, after everyone goes their own separate directions. As, the first couple months went by and I was enjoying it, continuing with the momentum that I had picked up in Israel. But eventually, I think that it dwindled. I lost the inspiration that I had worked so hard for. It was difficult. It was a hard time. Actually, until one Shabbos, one of my roommates, he told me to come to a place, and there's a great Kiddush there. There's a fantastic cholent, he told me. And everyone hears this person makes the best cholent, that person makes the best cholent, so I didn't believe him, but I went. And the rest is history. The rest is really history. I mean, talk about a home away from home.
Hashevaynu, I find, is uniquely accepting and generous and open in a way that I really never experienced before. And I saw that there's such a high level of integrity with Hashevaynu about really being amazing to everybody.
A year ago, we started discussing the Erev issue that I face walking from Forest Hills to Kew Garden Hills every Shabbos. And Rabbi Zagatinsky and Rav Avi, they decided to take it upon themselves to solve the problem. Bottom line is they went way above and beyond the call of duty. Nothing I even asked them to do, they did it on their own.
It always makes me feel welcome to come back whenever I want anything, whether it's spiritually related or not. And it really served as a great service, relationship, support when my wonderful wife and I needed help during the uproot process.
I became a regular at the rabbi's table. He was kind enough to invite me, if not every Shabbos, 3 Shabbos in a month. I mean, not just me, by the way, because when he would invite me, I would invite a whole crew. I had my foot in the door and I said, wait, hold on, and I would bring 5 other guys with me. But I remember, one Shabbos, the Rebbetzin actually, she told me, and I'll never forget this, even to this day, that we're your family in New York. Whenever you need anything, call us.
Rabbi Zakatinsky was just so accepting and understanding, and that acceptance opened me up to feeling that I belonged even more. And so that made me even more comfortable in my Jewish identity, to know that, he accepted and understood my process.
Hashevaynu is just an all-around wonderful place. It's a place where people of all different walks of life, different backgrounds, wherever they come from, can come and feel comfortable. They can learn, they can have a good time. Torah and fun are not a contradiction. It's a place where you can come and have a good time and learn things and grow with other like-minded people, grow from people who may be a little bit ahead of you, maybe a little bit behind you. It's just a place where everybody gets along.
When we started, it was very clear that there had to be certain rock-solid fundamental rules. And principle number one was Avas Yisrael, not to judge other Jews, but rather to love all Jews. And this way, it opens up the heart of another Jew to be able to learn Torah. When a person feels as though they're loved and they're accepted and that nobody looks at them in any way, then all of a sudden their neshama is able to rise and they could reach levels that are incomprehensible.
The rabbi and his son Avi would come every single morning to my apartment to pick me up for Shacharis. Every single morning. And if not for that, I would not have gone for Shacharis. There's no incentive for the rabbi to be so kind, to go out of his way to make sure that I felt connected.
It's a place where people just come and find and gravitate towards, and everything is based around it. I mean, the shul on Shabbos is just unbelievable. You have people that look different, that talk differently, that are just unique, and everyone's getting together and singing and enjoying Kiddush together, and it's a place where they can grow. There are shiurim during the week, there are people learning there during the week. It's just really a fantastic place, a fantastic environment. There's so many great things going on. I mean, Hashevaynu has, in June, there's going to be a Siyam HaShas. There are many people learning, people from all different parts of the Jewish community learning to accomplish a Siyam HaShas, raise money for Hashevaynu.
I would encourage everyone to support Hashevaynu. I support Hashevaynu, and Hashevaynu supports me.
Hashevaynu isn't a shul, it isn't an organization, it isn't a building, it's a family.
You're sitting there and you're saying, okay, it's a nice dinner. I see the cat in the hat. I helped out financially a little bit. You know what? You have no idea of how much help you're giving us. You have no idea. Because the energy that's coming forth from each and every one of you is entering the Hashevaynu heart and giving us the energy to be able to work another year helping Jews grow, helping ourselves grow. And I want to thank you for that. You know what, everybody? Why don't you come to Hashevaynu and experience it? Now, I know that there's no room. I understand that. But you know what? We'll make the room.